Coach, Ohio State at Notre Dame, great game, came down to the last drive of the game, and there were a lot of critical plays in that drive, but there's two that you want to look at and break down.
I do, and before you get to the drive, this is a situation that's practiced. Certain situations in football you don't get to practice very often. The 2-minute or final drive gets a lot of reps in spring practice, training camp, and then every week teams practice this. So this is a historic drive. There's 1:26 left, minus 35-yard line. They have one timeout, but they have to score a touchdown. That's information that the team has to know. Before we get into the actual plays, this is very compelling information as well. So on every coach's play sheet, mine was in the lower left corner, and you practice this multitudes of times, because when the player gets to that, or the team gets to that situation, this is the last play, last play of the game. There's no time left. You got one shot to take. You want the team to know and have practiced it, rehearsed it over and over again. From the 40-yard line, for example, that's a long ways out. That's a big bend. That's one of those jump balls in the end zone. You practice that every week. But as you can move down, you can see the strategy changes a little bit. And you can see the 30, the 25, which the situation was the 3rd and 19 on the plus 22. They ran 5 verticals. We'll get that in a minute. But this is, I think, compelling information. Twice, Coach Day used this chart in a final drive on the 3rd down and 19, and then also on the final play when there's 3 seconds left. So that's the last play chart that every coach has. All right, let's go to the 4 verticals. Every offense has some form of 4 verticals. That's exactly what it is. You have 4 receivers running vertical. This is a truly landmark play. What's that mean? On 4 verticals, you're dividing the field into quarters or fourths. And these cones, that's actually how you install it with your team. There's one cone here, one cone. It's about 18 to 22 yards down the field, and you put cones on the field. You can change the formations. You can actually change your releases. At the end of the day, the 4 receivers have got to get to the 4 cones or the landmarks. The quarterback's responsibility is this cat right here, the free safety. So the free safety's watching the eyes of the quarterback. Great quarterbacks actually steer the free safety. So let's get our receivers to the 4 landmarks. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Okay, the quarterback's responsible for the free safety. And on 3rd down and 10, that was number 2, Emeka. Kyle McCord did a great job. He steered the quarterback, and you can see this is the scene. Emeka got got vertical, and once again, caught that ball. Where's the target? 18 to 22 yards, and Kyle McCord made a great throw on 3rd down and 10. That's 4 verticals. Like I said, if the free safety would have went this way, the quarterback would have thrown the ball to the other landmark. All right, now let's take a look at the last play, or the second to last play. 5 verticals. You're down to 15 seconds. 3rd down and 19. Obviously, very difficult situation, but I promise you, these teams have walked through this over and over again. They practice it. The team knew the play call before they actually did it. So they did something called 5 verticals, very similar to 4 verticals, but we're going to add something. So now you're going to take the tailback out. He's going to come out here. Now you have 5 receivers. Everyone else is doing the same, except for now you've added a receiver. Now there's 5 verticals. This one, the tight end, went right down the middle of the field. He went to the landmark. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you've added a 5th that went right down the middle of the field. The free safety stayed in the middle of the field. The quarterback threw a strike. In my opinion, the best throw of Kyle McCord's career was on 3rd down and 19 against Notre Dame. It was a 1st down on the 1-yard line.
The confidence Kyle McCord got in this play will last him his entire career.
You know, see, as important as that, the confidence his teammate and coach now having that quarterback was a game changer.
No doubt.